Top Notch Sports presented the inaugural Shootout for Kids Cancer. 12 local girls basketball teams gathered today at Evergreen High School for 6 scrimmages to raise money and awareness for cancer, with the proceeds benefiting the V Foundation for Cancer Research. Organizer and Top Notch founder John Boyd says this event brings together 2 things that are very important to him: basketball, being a former player, and cancer research, having been directly affected.
It kind of hits close to home for me because I lost a sister and also a brother from lung cancer and a sister from bone and lung cancer. So we just thought, along with Dr. Mike Pappas, which is my partner, we thought it'd be good to spread the word about different forms of cancer.
We thought there's not really a true event in Northwest Ohio that's devoted to childhood cancer prevention and treatment. So we thought we'd just put our heads together, and John's the leader. He comes up with these big ideas, and then I try and help with details.
This was a good opportunity. The game went well for us for our first time out, so get to rust off. The girls were a little nervous, but this is a great event. I think this was great to be invited in this because it was a game atmosphere, so we played, it was like a game. So this is really good for our program.
Something to raise money for a fantastic cause. Kids, who unfortunately get diagnosed with something or something poorly goes wrong. So any way we can help, we're more than happy to, especially playing basketball and helping out, so it works pretty well.
In the Evergreen community, we've just recently had 2 kids that were diagnosed with childhood cancer. So, something to push such a great cause such as that to help our youth is extremely important, especially in Northwest Ohio. From a rural to an urban standpoint, from a suburban standpoint, I think it's awesome that they get to see all the different styles, but more importantly, it's just a bunch of girls in love with the game.
It was a great experience for them, getting to learn and kind of know my system with being a first-year coach, and also to get to see some other teams and see where we kind of compare to them was also a good experience for everybody. When I took over this program, I wanted to do more things like this in the community and helping others. So this was a great event to start that off for us.
From a coaching staff standpoint, it allowed us to see players compete against somebody different that they don't really know, and just to see what they could do and see where their confidence level was. And obviously, childhood cancer is something that needs to be addressed, needs to continue to be something that everybody focuses on, because that's obviously tough for those families and those children.
Let's just work out the kinks. So there's a lot that goes on the sideline, everything from timeout management, the players, even timeouts and stuff, but also being able to see the girls work in different groups. It's hard to say what we were working on. We're going against the same girls. They know the plays, they know different things. So it allows us to be able to figure out what we need to work on still, or what things are going to work well for us.
Well, we feel like it's our mission to be a part of things like this so that we can raise awareness. And, we would do, Mr. Boyd's a great guy, and we really think a lot of him, so that's why we wanted to come out here and show support.
For me, it really touched home. I work in the Early Head Start program, and we actually had a child who needed a lot of services, who had brain cancer, and is still fighting to this day. So it was super important to me.
It's good for the kids to see that, I think, more than anything, that there's bigger things in life than basketball, and, they're very fortunate to be able to play high school sports. Some kids aren't able to do that, and so I think that's the big thing you take away from something like this is, the life picture than just basketball.
I thought, for us to get a chance to go against someone else other than ourselves and kind of get a glimpse of, the kind of what's out in the area as far as teams. There's some pretty good basketball teams out here today. I think if he does this next year, we're definitely in. So.
Basketball is a game that you love and you play, but family is those that you care about. And when they're going through these kind of trials, tribulations with cancer, they can, play basketball to have fun, but then get back to their family and deal with reality.
John Boyd has been a great asset to our community. He refs, he does everything. I am very excited for the work that he's doing with Top Notch and building this program and organization like he is. So when he extended the invite, of course. So yes, definitely more events like this.
Yeah, just keep fighting with what you're going through, and just keep fighting every day, and try to find what brings you happy when you get real low, but find something you like to kind of get your mind off of things and stay positive and keep working.
Fight, and you have to stay strong and just stay positive with that, because that's something you can't overcome and beat, and just stay positive with it and take one day at a time with it.
Huge shout out to the V Foundation sponsoring this event, and also for Top Notch for putting on something like this to give back. I myself have lost my father to that, so it plays a big part in my life and things I'm going through. So just being a part of something to help get back to research and kind of fixing this problem is really huge.
Stay strong, stay positive, give messages of hope, and I think that's the most thing to help them to keep going and keep that strength up and try to keep fighting.
You know, cancer sucks. That's kind of like the slogan, and it does, you know. So people that have to go through that, not only that person as a patient, but also their families, you know, is something that's very trying for them. So to have an event like this is awesome, just to bring awareness and raise some funds for those people. I think it's a first-class thing for people to do, and you know, we're greatly appreciated to be invited to this.
I have a grandmother that passed from cancer, so this is something that cancer is always I'm passionate about the awareness of it, but also giving back so that we can have the research and the medicine and the things to help find solutions and cures for that.
So just live every day and enjoy every moment, and you know, live with no regrets, and you know, that's our message.
Stay strong. I know that people have their backs, and that people are praying for them. Just always keep their heads up and stay strong in the situation.
Keep fighting, you know. They always say, you know, we're going to win that battle of cancer, and someday we will. You know, with the awareness and raising of money and you know, cancer research, you know, we just got to keep fighting.
Keep praying, keep praying, and asking God all the time for help, and you know, it's going to be, you know, it's a tough ride, and you know, just stay prayed up and stay positive as you can, and God will push you through and get you through anything.
I have a sister-in-law that's dealing with it right now. She's cancer-free, and she stayed prayed up, and she's fighting a good fight.
Lost an auntie 9 years ago to cancer. It was breast cancer, but she had faith in God, and she showed it in everything that she did. And so I've seen it, and I see the attack that it can have, but the key is to always be concentrated on one main thing. And if that's God for you, if that's whatever it is, keep that and keep a good support system around you.